Tres, dos, uno, dos, tres.
All right, here we go. We're here for
Yeah, boy.
another edition of Lawnchair Sports podcast. I wish I could tell you what episode, but that's okay. Shit, this thing is gonna be.
It's all right.
20-something, baby.
Don't worry about it.
We're here. We're live. It's late at night on a
it's
Thursday.
a Thursday night because
It's unusual.
Swaggo's got some
Places
things we'll
to
talk
be.
about maybe later in the podcast. But can you go to week 5 of the NFL? I believe. Is it what we go? Yeah, week 5.
We're gonna start off with last week's picks. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're just
Reviewing-
gonna go through the score.
reviewing the games.
Yeah, so again, I'll do the scoring later on in the year, but so we had Chicago. Damn it! What the hell's going on?
We're experiencing some technical difficulties.
Hey,
God damn it. Hold on. Let me switch these.
maybe that's what's gonna help us out a little bit.
We're going over last week's scores. That
Yes, sir.
Washington and Bears game. That was.
40-20 Chicago. Oh yeah,
That was on a Thursday.
Did we already do? Oh
It seems like we did.
yeah, because it was on a Thursday and we recorded on a Sunday. So go up a
So
little
it's
bit.
week 6.
Yeah, no, this is the week, but right, go to week 6.
I'm pretty
week are we
sure.
on?
I'm pretty sure week 6 was tonight.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, go back to week 5. Sorry.
Yeah, it always seems a little strange when we first started because it seems like we already went over this.
So we already went over the Chicago-Washington game. That's when Justin Fields went off on a Thursday night.
He did.
So then we had Jacksonville and Buffalo. Jacksonville beating Buffalo 25-20.
Yeah, let's talk
That's
about
wild.
the Jaguars. I guess they deserve our respect now. They're looking like a pretty good team at this point. Definitely like a playoff contender, right?
If they can beat the Buffalo, this is a weird year. Even Joey Diaz said that.
They beat the
He
Bills.
said this is the weirdest year of NFL football he's ever seen in his life.
Is it the script?
you would be on that
It
shit.
could
wouldn't
be.
you?
It could
I don't
be.
know. No, this makes me believe that the script isn't real because
You know what? I came to the conclusion of how the script isn't real. Because if it was, then Los Pinche Cowboys would have won a Super Bowl already. Right?
We'll get into that game. very
Anyway,
soon, but
Jacksonville beat Buffalo. That's surprising. Trevor
That
Lawrence
was-
is looking damn good. This is the thing about that game, and this is what I found interesting. That game was in London.
oh, yeah.
Jacksonville has been in London for 2 weeks now.
That is
And,
true. Huh?
Yeah, I think that's the first time they do that. I know they've done games in London, but I've never seen a team play back-to-back games in London.
Oh, shit.
Remind me a little bit. There's a funny video on Twitter about that game that I want to bring up.
The
There's a
first
funny
one that
video.
they did, they did like a augmented reality Toy Story version of the game.
Gay.
My kids watched it. Come on now, it was pretty straight.
They're pretty gay. I
It was
guess.
cute. They had them kicking the field goals through these blocks, and then the blocks would fall down.
You know what's funny about
And the
that?
claw
Is
would
my
set the
friend
blocks
has, My
back
friend has
up.
kids younger than your kids,
Huh?
and he tweeted, maybe it's not true, I don't know. He said, my son said, can we watch the real game? And
Nice.
His son's like 3 or 4 years old. He's like,
Nice.
can we watch the real game? I remember this now.
I like it.
But yeah.
So yeah, Jacksonville was there. Maybe that's what was up with the Bills is that they were overseas and they had jet lag. I hear that really affects teams.
That's what I was wondering because you got to get used to like a 10-hour time difference and shit.
Or
So
maybe the Jaguars are legit.
can you go to that, please, so we can see the records of both teams?
I think the Jags have only lost one.
They're both 3-2.
Oh, okay, they've lost 2.
And the Jags are in the first in the AFC South, which is hold on, go back up, scroll up a little bit. A little bit down to the right, you'll see it. A little bit more down, a little bit further down. Yeah, the AFC South sucks. So they're
Colts, Houston, and Tennessee. Well, Houston is getting better.
Tennessee's
not
kind
really.
of been rolling a little bit. Who's Indianapolis quarterback?
Anthony
It was
Richardson.
Anthony Richardson, but he got injured.
All right,
the
yeah,
rookie.
let's go back to this.
And now it's Gardner Minshew. the guy with the mustache.
I like that guy from the Eagles.
He looks like he's your cousin from a different
Um,
branch of the family.
my white boy cousin.
Yeah.
Houston gets beat 19-21 against the Falcons.
Yeah, I
don't
was
worry
putting
about
my
that. You
faith
can
in
get back.
Houston. I was trying to get excited about them, but it's kind of hard to get excited about them.
You seem to like them.
When they do that shit. Atlanta's got a winning record right now. They got B. John Robinson. He's looking good. So,
According to you, they have the ugliest quarterback in the league. Atlanta Falcons do.
oh, yeah. Well, no.
No, I was
ended
thinking
up
about
saying
I
it
was thinking about the Cardinals. Sorry.
Yeah, Cardinals.
All right, let me back a little bit.
But
please,
they have the
Alberto.
runner-up, in my opinion.
Carolina still hasn't won a game. They got beat 24-42 against Detroit.
Jeez.
Lions, Jared
0-5.
Goff went off. I should have started Jared Goff on my fantasy that week.
Detroit is 4-1, whooping that ass.
Oh, shit, they're 4-1?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
They're looking
there you
good.
go. They are. Shout out to them. You called it at the beginning of the season.
It's because I've been keeping my eye on them. But Carolina, 0-5. Ron Rivera, what is he doing?
You don't have to click on this one. Indianapolis wins 23-16 against the Tennessee Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Gives a fuck. The Dolphins 31-16 against the Giants, which actually is still surprising to me.
Man, the Giants, they look so bad.
That's what I mean. It should have
Jones?
been better. It should have been a bigger score, I think.
Jeez.
This I didn't even know. 34-0. The Saints beat the fucking New England Patriots. Belichick still hasn't got his 300 win.
Is he trying to get? Is New England going to try to get what's his name from USC?
Caleb Davis.
Yeah,
could be.
They should try.
Caleb Williams, probably.
Whatever.
Caleb Williams. I was
Who's
like, Caleb Davis.
Who's Caleb Davis?
Caleb Williams. Yeah, I don't know. But Bill
I saw an
Belichick,
article talking shit about USC, actually. So
Who was?
I don't know. They're just like, these guys don't take football serious.
Bill Belichick,
came out
though, he's struggling to get his 300th home run. That record
For the
is
second week in a row.
elusive.
What was that?
That's the
Only
word
two
I'm
other
trying to say.
coaches?
I think so, yeah.
Only two other.
34-0. That's embarrassing,
That
man.
is super embarrassing.
I was surprised that you named him as one of your favorite top coaches of all time.
Belichick?
Just based on his wins?
Get the fuck out of here.
It wasn't
He's
based
still-
on his personality.
He's still well respected.
But it wasn't based on his personality.
Oh man, one of these days when it gets when it gets a little colder, I'm gonna be in my Belichick uniform, my hoodie with no sleeves. So get the fuck out of here. He's
Yeah.
still the goat.
All right.
Pittsburgh beat the Ravens surprisingly 17-10. Didn't watch this game.
I think their quarterback is injured, Kenny Pickett. I'm surprised that they were able to beat the Ravens. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is very.
I think it was like a last-second touchdown, I believe. Pickett to Pickens. Philly beat the Rams. That game was a little less competitive than I thought.
Exactly, brother.
The return of Cooper Kupp, he had, I think, over 100. I think he had 10
You were
catches.
talking big shit about him. But
Over
no.
100 yards. He did pretty good.
Oh, there you go.
Puka-
Who was that other guy you
Puka
were
Nacua?
That guy.
He had 70 yards.
So,
So it was all right.
as
Cincinnati.
expected, Philly wins. This one, the Bengals, 34-20 against the Cardinals. I think that was expected as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they got their swag back after this game. I don't know. They haven't been doing too well this season. The Jets beat the Broncos 31-21. I'm rooting for you, the Jets. I am now. I'm hoping you guys win. I'm rooting for them.
Yeah?
I am.
Dude, Zach Wilson, it's getting hard to watch. He's so inconsistent, man.
He didn't do too well this game. I didn't watch this one.
It was pretty rough, but I have hopes that it's still early in the season.
Kansas City barely wins 27-20 against the Minnesota Vikings. I think they should have lost this game as well.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson went down. That's tough. Best wide receiver in the league. He's out for, I think, at least 6 weeks, maybe.
Damn.
He's going to miss some time.
Wasn't he like one of the best players in the league? Not just wide, like one of the best.
Yeah, definitely.
God damn. God bless whoever has him on the fantasy. God, this game.
Cowboys and the Niners.
42-10. I think I was expecting a better game.
More competitive, you're saying?
I was expecting closer, more competitive.
How many interceptions were you expecting from Dak Prescott?
I was not expecting any. But so after this game, I will say, I'm not going to talk about the Cowboys in this instance, but I will say San Francisco is the number one team in the league. They are, like me and my boss were saying, what's his name? Purdy?
Brock Purdy.
He's a robot. He's perfect for this offense. They have figured it out. McCaffrey scored like 14 touchdowns in a row, I believe. 13 or 14 touchdowns in a row in a game.
Yeah.
Big 12 player.
Huh?
Big 12 player.
Where's he from?
Iowa State.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
And then they got the race.
Brock Purdy.
Oh, Brock Purdy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about McCaffrey.
No.
He's from Stanford.
He's from Stanford.
Yeah.
And then they got
smart
the racist Nick Bosa. He's so good too. God damn.
Too bad they can't win a Super Bowl though. They go there, but they can't get it.
This is a year. Well, it'll be
it now.
interesting because they play the Eagles this year, so That'll be an interesting game to
Yeah,
see.
that's the one I'm waiting for.
That'll be a fun one. But
I kind of knew this game wasn't going to be that competitive, man. I don't have too much faith in the Cowboys after seeing them lose to the Cardinals.
I didn't have the heart to tell my boss. I think it's time for Dak to them to reevaluate Dak.
Yeah,
He just
it's been time.
He's not that.
It's tough.
He's not
He's not worth all that money.
Yeah, he's not.
This
elite.
is America's team.
He's
man.
just not elite. Let's just say he's not elite.
But he gives me faith that there's not a script. And if there is a script, whoever's writing it absolutely hates the Dallas Cowboys. We'll say that. Right?
Vegas beats Green Bay.
That's the first time they beat Green Bay since like '87.
And it was a whack-ass game. I watched a little bit of it.
But you know the
17-13.
storyline there is the return of Devontae Adams. Or not the return of Devontae Adams, but Devontae Adams
He's
playing
on-
his old team.
He's on my fantasy.
He went off, right?
He went off.
And
He was even questionable for the game.
17, that's his number too.
Yeah, there you go, man. So, speaking on the football, I've never in my life seen somebody score 200 points in a fantasy game, and they scored 200 points against you. Oh my god, that was the fucking craziest thing ever. I've never in my life seen a 200 point game.
It was 205.
He scored it against you. I won mine, so I can talk all the shit I want. God bless, brother.
Yeah, man.
He went off
It's
on
been
your
a
ass.
rough one.
Who did really well? Somebody did really well. Somebody scored 50 points this week in fantasy. I think it was against you.
You're talking about DJ Moore for the Bears.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, and he hasn't done shit all year.
Oh shit!
And of course, he wasn't on the bench. He was on the flex
Oh
spot.
shit, Brado, were you screen recording?
He
any of
went
this?
off.
Damn.
No, it's fine. Dude.
I
Well, do it now because there's some videos I want to
I
play.
didn't see it cut off.
There's some videos I want to see played in a minute because I got really funny one. No, it's a slap. We'll do it on the slap.
Okay.
There's nothing we've showed yet that'll be funny, but
My bad.
It's just scores.
I didn't see it.
it's cool. It's just scores. Yeah, I thought that was a highlight of my week scene, so I could beat 200. And you scored a lot too that week too.
I'm 1-3 now.
But that week you scored
120 something.
Oh, I thought you scored 140.
No.
But man, I've never. Maybe you guys who play those weird day rules have seen 200s. I've never seen 200 in my life.
Yeah, this is PPR, pretty standard. There's not any weird rules.
Oh shit!
Yeah, his team went off.
Shout out to them. So that's NFL. Can you go to the Chiefs and the Broncos score right now?
I've had the worst luck in fantasy football ever.
We both had the Broncos. I mean, the Chiefs winning this game.
That's what I get for playing such a ridiculous game. That's what I've learned.
I left my ass on
Final.
19-8. Like, I'll say this about the Chiefs, man.
They find a way to win.
They do, but they're not.
And the refs help them.
They're not doing extraordinarily good. Like I'm still. They're for them being 4-1 or 5-1.
It seems like every game's a close game.
It's been close, and they should have lost the last 3 games. I didn't watch much of this one.
They always find a way to win, and they don't start playing really well until the end of the season and the postseason. And that's when the Chiefs turn it up.
That's fine with me. And I know I wasn't going to mention it, but our girl was there. Our girl
Swifty?
Was there. She was there.
Do
we want to get into conspiracy? Because I got a conspiracy.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So the idea was that Taylor Swift is she's like an environmental advocate and all that shit, but she literally like her flying through her private jet, she is the #1 user of a private jet in the world.
Wow.
So that's like the most fuel and the most like environmental impact of anybody
Yeah.
in the world. So she's like, well, why don't I go to the Chiefs Jets game? So when you type in Taylor Swift Jets, it's not her and her private jet anymore. It's her and the Chiefs and the Jets.
I like it.
So that's why she did it.
That's brilliant.
It's a very, very smart move. I respect it. But that's a little
And
conspiracy.
then with it being in New York, it's the #1 market in the world, basically.
Yeah. So
So
that's what I've
everywhere,
heard.
yeah, everywhere around the world saw that shit.
That's what I've heard. So not this podcast isn't about that, but that's what I've heard about her doing
So
that.
this is a serious question. What is her talent exactly?
She's an artist.
I know that she's a singer, country singer, right? But what is she really good at? Her voice doesn't seem great. She seems pretty basic.
She appeals to teenage girls. I don't know.
She's not
just
not
a big
highly
megastar.
attractive.
She's white people's superstar, brother. I don't know.
Well,
But does she really have talent like musician? She's a musician.
here's the
Yeah,
thing.
apparently she's #1 in the
Here's
world.
the thing about her. Her dad, I don't know if he still is. he's like he has a lot of money. So apparently, like they say, when she was getting up there, he spent a lot of money on her. So look, she's number one.
Jihad
right
behind you. Number 8. Oh,
wow,
that Bigfoot thing.
trending now. Sign of the times. Let's hear it. 2023, baby. Read them all.
Oh, Taylor Swift, number 1. Jihad. Atlanta Braves game. We'll talk about baseball in a minute. Go up a little bit. Steve, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Me either.
Donald Trump. Bigfoot. There's Bigfoot video out there, by the way.
Hey, let's check it
Jada
out.
Pinkett Smith. Social Security increase. Russia-Ukraine war. Bruce Willis. Why the fuck is Bruce Willis?
Because
He must have died.
no, he
Doesn't he have dementia?
He retired. Yeah, he has like a dementia.
It's
thing
like an
going
onset
on.
of.
Dude, what if there was an asteroid coming and we decided since Bruce Willis had dementia that we would send him?
I mean, Bruce Willis was like once the biggest movie star in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he
well,
was an astronaut at one time.
anyways, let's get back into sports.
We digress.
But yeah, apparently her dad is very powerful. That's why she's in her face now.
There you go. And well, she's been around for a while too, though. I'll give her that. Can you give that to Brito? Anything in college sports happened last weekend that was worth mentioning?
We already talked about UT and OU.
Oh yeah, we talked about it last week. Never mind.
But
What's going on this week?
Let's see who's playing. Tech is playing.
Yeah, your
Kansas.
bitch ass team lost.
It's horns down here all the way.
Shit.
This is Raiderland, baby.
Houston beat West Virginia tonight.
Tonight.
SMU won.
Were you saying about Donovan Smith? What did he do?
Oh, he threw a Hail Mary
For the
and won
game?
the game. Yeah,
There you go. Dave was watching.
friendship
it
boy.
earlier.
Let's see.
Oregon and Washington, number 7 and number 8.
That's going to be a good one
If I
right there.
can't read correctly,
USC plays Notre Dame.
that'll be a good game.
Arkansas is probably going to beat Alabama.
I hope North Carolina beats Miami.
What about Notre Dame and USC? Is USC going to get exposed?
No, I think.
Is USC overrated?
Yes, their defense. They don't have.
Can
a
you look
defense.
up USC real quick? Because this article that I've been thinking about is in my head.
That's what I was thinking, Brad. They have no defense at all.
That's what the article was about.
Yeah,
Because they were like, they don't take it seriously.
because they
Scroll down a little
were blowing out Colorado, and then they still scored 41 points on them, and they allowed Arizona to score 41 points as well. And you don't let Arizona you're not supposed to have a close game with Arizona. They fucking suck.
That's right. Can you scroll down some more?
Yeah, my bad.
Notre Dame's not ranked anymore.
Where's this article? Because that's what it was. They're like, they're not taking the defense seriously, so they're not taking the game seriously. I literally just saw it. Maybe I was just on.
That's going to be an interesting game, though. I might watch that one. I don't watch a whole lot of college football.
We got
then-
tickets to this game this weekend. I got free tickets. Yep, that's going to be fun.
Nice.
If you were in town, I would have said, come with us. So if you are in town,
yeah.
we got an extra one.
Okay.
Let's see.
Kansas. I'm going to find out real soon if I'm going to be here.
Kansas
or not.
is ranked now 23. They play Oklahoma State. Iowa State plays Cincinnati, new Big 12 school.
Yeah, I mean, I probably sound very contradictory, or whatever that word is.
Contradictory.
Like everything I say, but I'm kind of rooting for Kansas. I know I said I hate Big 12, but
Yeah, I like Kansas. They
I'm
get their
kinda rooting for
quarterback
them
back.
motherfuckers.
Quarterback back.
TCU.
Anybody know if they got the quarterback
I got
back?
family that went to Kansas, so I kind of get a little bit of ties to
Familia in Kansas?
The religion
them. Ain't shit over there,
the
brother.
religious schools play each other, TCU and BYU.
They got agriculture.
I ain't got shit over there, brother. I've been there.
That's one game I would like to go to is when Tech goes to TCU.
Uh-huh.
Where do they play it at?
Fort Worth?
Oh, that's Baylor. I was thinking of it. No,
Well,
sorry.
they don't do that anymore. They
They don't
play
do-
at
You think they would let you in there, Brad,
What's up?
to that game?
Why you do that?
Hopefully, whenever they play BYU Tech does, we can go to that game.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of blue bloods, Brad.
Take our ass over
yeah.
to Mormon land and see what the fuck's going on.
Texas Tech, Kansas State.
Cheers
Should
to
be a good
this
game.
fucking skunk ass brewski.
This motherfucker talking shit about beer like he ain't Mexican.
And
I'll admit, I had a few before because we did another podcast, so I'm sorry.
no,
if-
it's going down now.
I'm sorry if I'm slurring a little bit.
And yesterday, games of the week, UTEP beats FIU, and New Mexico State beats.
Hey,
Sam
you
Houston.
know,
Wow.
friendship dude who went to UTEP is now in the San Francisco.
Yeah. AWAT.
AWAT,
Aaron
yeah,
Awatt.
yeah. I hung out with him one time. It was cool. He's a
Yeah.
cool dude. So shout out to him. I hope he does good in the NFL.
What
And-
position is he? He's
Running
on
back.
Running back.
Oh, damn.
He ran behind Aaron Donald.
Okay,
Actually,
yeah,
yeah,
you
you
talked about it before.
Yeah, I have. So shout out to him. He's on the 49ers.
So this is just a random fact. Sam Houston, they won the national championship in D2. Well, they've moved up to D1.
0-6.
And they're 0-6.
That's how it goes.
Is-
buddy.
and New Mexico State is not a team you get beat by because they suck.
Hey, they're 4-3, man.
Oh, yeah, but still.
Where did
Sam
Brian,
Houston going 0-6.
Where did Brian Urlacher go to school?
Mexico.
University of New Mexico.
New Mexico.
He,
I've been to his
he
town,
wanted to
Lovington.
go to Tech, but they said he was too small to play.
Damn.
Again, I got some family ties that had a lot of family in Lovington, and he was obviously like the
They dropped the ball on
Hero.
Brian Urlacher.
Hell yeah. Could you
Same.
imagine Urlacher at Tech?
that'd been awesome.
But who
They
knows?
did that with Drew Brees too.
But you never fucking know. Maybe
Zach Thomas.
Maybe it was the right path for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Urlacher and Zach Thomas were pretty similar, but it's interesting that they would say Urlacher was too small. Can you see how big Urlacher was?
go
Because I
check
know
out
Zach Thomas was like 5'10".
go check out Brian Urlacher's Sunday Conversation. It's actually really funny.
Oh, yeah, I bet it is. Is that an older one?
It's like one of the first ones ever.
I loved watching him
yeah,
play.
his hair. Yeah, that was one.
He's 6'4".
God
He's still
damn.
big. That's still a
That was
big
a
boy.
big dude.
Yeah. And he must have been pretty skinny back then. And look at Zach Thomas, probably 5'10".
I would say 5. Oh, he's 5'12".
He's 5'12".
He's my height.
They're probably they're probably adding some inches on him.
That's a small
He's
back.
from Pampa.
But like football stats, they always add inches on
Pampa
you.
up north,
That's North Amarillo, the harvest.
right before you go to New Mexico, right?
Yeah, because he was on the Hall of Fame, and they had a display of him, and they had his high school jersey on display. I thought it was pretty cool. I can pull it up real quick. Not news.
He was cold-blooded, man. He had a great career with Dolphins, too.
They ain't gonna show it on.
He played for the
display.
Cowboys a little bit too, didn't he?
You see him and Jason Taylor right there in that one picture? He's married to Jason Taylor's sister.
There you go.
Actually, I think it might be vice versa. I think Jason Taylor's married to Zach Thomas's sister,
Oh, there
possibly.
you go. Well,
Texas Tech.
Fucking old ass jerseys, dude. Jerseys uniforms sucked back then.
Yeah.
they really
Like-
didn't care about that shit.
Yeah, but
They were
still,
real baggy,
hell yeah.
cheap, polyester.
Russell, Wilson.
What was your favorite jersey growing up, Roy? The one that you just rocked all the time.
My mom bought me a LaDainian Tomlinson Chargers jersey,
Yeah,
the
that-
light blue.
Everyone had a
LT
LT
jersey.
jersey.
What
But
about
Matt-
you, Bradley?
I had a Vince Young Tennessee Titans jersey.
Oh,
I have
man,
a- I
that's
have-
rough.
I have a when they were on that team, the Texas team, Davis, I think is his last name, the tight end.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the NFL. What's his name? Do you know what I'm talking about? David.
David Thomas.
Yeah, I have his jersey.
For the Patriots.
Well, when he was on Texas, I have his Texas jersey.
16.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have his signed. But
Friendship boy.
you know who signed? Lee Corso.
Oh shit.
Lee Corso signed that jersey. I still have that shit.
Nice.
And the whole, what is it called? College football when they travel.
Mm-hmm. College game day.
The whole team signed it,
Damn.
except for the wide receiver from Michigan. He doesn't sign anything other than Michigan. I remember that. I was a little wee lad, and he was like, "I don't sign nothing but Michigan." I was like, "All right, cool." I have his jersey, and I have a 1990s Michael Jordan jersey that my stepdad gave me. Both prized possessions right there.
Hell yeah.
But the LaDainian Thompson jersey was my thing. Like then everybody had that, like you're saying.
When's the last time you wore a jersey?
It's
Been a while.
been a while. I used to have a Dak Prescott jersey, but I got rid of it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that hurt.
Was it the
No, it was that one right there. That exact one.
That's pretty clean. Did you have the one with the stitched in numbers, or did you have the ghetto one?
I don't
that-
fucking remember.
I wish they were still in San Diego. I don't like them being in LA.
Growing up, my favorite jersey was probably my Deion Sanders jersey, and then I got a little older, and then it was my Michael Vick jersey.
For the Eagles?
No,
Falcons.
Falcons. Yeah, Falcons. And I had a Priest Holmes jersey. Anybody know who Priest Holmes is?
And the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he was cold.
He's awesome.
What happened to Priest Holmes?
He aged out, bro.
Did he?
Yeah, man.
Dude, was he averaging like 7 yards per carry?
That's when they had Tony Gonzalez.
50 years old.
50? He's that old?
What was his average?
Fuck.
He's only 5'9". Dude, he was badass.
Oh yeah, he went to Texas. I forgot about him. That's like old Texas.
They won a Super Bowl. Wow, I didn't realize he was a Super Bowl champ.
With the Chiefs or not Chiefs?
Ravens?
Ravens.
Oh, okay.
That's when
With Ray Lewis and all
That's
them?
when Ray Lewis was in big trouble.
So yeah, I guess we might as well segue into Bradley's question earlier. What was it?
Who are
Top three?
top three running backs?
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I gotta think about this.
Top three running backs of all time. And do they have to be in order from 3, 2, 1,
Like-
and then
Nah,
1?
no order.
Statistically speaking, or just our favorite?
Our
Just yeah,
Barry Sanders,
Barry Sanders. Yeah,
Adrian Peterson, and then I'd have to go with
Think about that one.
probably Priest Holmes.
yeah.
I'll say Priest
I'm
Holmes.
gonna go with Sean Alexander because he was lights out when I was just into football.
Who do you play for? The Redskins?
No, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Sean Alexander, Marshawn Lynch, because he's just so fucking
He's
cool.
cool. He's
just fucking cool. And just because I fuck with him because he's funny, Ricky Williams.
Ricky
Oh, yeah.
Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Yeah, I was gonna say
because I
Ricky
fucking
Williams.
fuck with him.
Who you got, Brad?
Honestly, it's not because I love Texas, but Earl Campbell played in the 70s. Jamal Charles, he was with the Chiefs. He did great in the NFL.
Another
Texas
Longhorn?
boy. Another Longhorn.
Bitch.
But it's not because of them. Who else?
And you're gonna say Ricky Williams. So you had 3 Longhorns.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, you were.
Hell no. I'm trying to think who else. Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
He's an Oklahoma boy.
That's true.
But Adrian Peterson.
Cedric Benson.
Nah, I
Forgot
don't
about
like
Cedric
Cedric.
Benson. He
No.
went to the Bears, right?
Yeah. He
that's-
died, though.
He died.
He's dead?
R.I.P.
Yeah,
Ced.
you didn't know it.
Fuck.
Do you know how he died?
How'd he die?
He got on
Did he get shot?
he got him on his motorcycle. He was going like 200 miles per
Whoa.
hour or something like that. And he lost control. He had his girlfriend with him. They both died.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's
R.I.P.
That's fast.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to think of other cool running backs.
Other cool running backs: Deuce McAllister, Emmitt Smith. You got to aim. You
Emmitt
got to
Smith.
Reggie Bush.
Smith.
Reggie.
Not in the league.
Not
Maybe
in
in
the
college.
But he has a Super Bowl, though.
Let's see who else was fun to watch. Oh, Jerome Bettis.
Oh, the bus.
Jerome Bettis. If you
My mom loved him.
for you
My mom loved
youngsters
him.
and you want to see an unusual running back, go check out what they call him, the fridge. No, he wasn't the fridge. Jerome
bus.
Bettis, the bus. My bad.
Who was
Fridge was
their
a
quarterback?
defensive
I mean, not Roethlisberger was their quarterback. Who was the coach
It was
of the
that
Steelers dynasty?
that
they,
old white guy.
Yeah.
I could see his
Gundy?
face.
No, it was
No.
Gundy. Oh, fuck.
Is it Tomlinson?
Marcus Allen.
Yeah, I remember watching
Bo
Marcus Allen play.
Jackson. There you go. Bo Jackson's
Bo
probably.
knows.
Yeah, but who'd you actually watch though? Growing up.
My mom liked the Steelers. So we
Oh,
were
Terrell
watching.
Davis. Yep, that's a good one. He
My
went
mom was a
hard. He
big
won some
Steelers
Super
fan.
Bowls with the Broncos. Shout
Who's
out
number
Terrell
44 for the Buccaneers? That fullback motherfucker. You know what I'm talking
Mike
about?
Allstott?
Oh man, that guy.
Yeah,
fucking
that's
awesome.
a good one.
That
Mike
guy's
Allstott.
awesome.
Old school Mike Allstott.
Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas.
Surprised
Fucking
Roy
Bills.
didn't say O.J. Simpson.
Adrian Peterson.
He's at number 14.
He never won a Super Bowl,
He was
though.
some controversy.
Adrian Peterson never won a Super Bowl. Curtis Martin was cold.
Marshall
Marshall
Faulk.
Falk. I forgot about
Marshall
him.
Faulk.
Marshall Falk was fun to
Greatest
watch.
show on turf.
Who was their quarterback? Kurt Warner.
Kurt
There's
Warner.
Emmett at number
Emmett.
11. Not even
I
in the
forget
top
about
10.
I forgot about Emmitt Smith.
There
There's
my
OJ.
boy.
Hey, there we
Juice.
go.
If I
OJ's
did it, there's my boy.
The juice is loose.
How they going to put him at number 10?
Well, let's just keep going.
I mean, he's a Heisman winner.
That's true.
he
Shit.
had some records.
And he didn't do it.
Tony
he
Dorsett.
didn't do it. Oh shit! Yeah, he
Earl
did.
Campbell.
Golly, he does not
Man,
look like a
if-
running back.
If the Oilers were still in Houston,
Warren Moon, baby.
Do you think you could tackle Earl Campbell?
hell no.
I
Dude,
can't tackle none of these
fucking-
guys.
Them fucking thunder thighs.
Bernie Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Barry
Brad
Sanders.
almost said Thunder Dick.
Hell no.
Fucking
Barry
weirdo.
Sanders is cold number 7.
Didn't he go to SMU?
SMU, yeah, that's when
The death row.
Death row.
Yeah.
He looks pretty fly. That's pretty cool
There's
era.
my boy.
LT.
He was kind of the first to set all these records, and then everybody started breaking them.
TCU right there.
It's wild how because
TCU?
when he played for TCU, that's when they were in the WAC. They weren't like a big team at all.
Yeah.
That's when the Southwest Conference blew up. But it's crazy how he didn't get like an offer from Oklahoma, Texas, like any of the
I've
Big 12 schools.
always been fascinated with like records and shit.
Did you go to high school
remember,
in Texas?
Yeah.
Because I remember the only reason I was again, I've always been fascinated with like breaking records and shit. The reason I like Sean Alexander is because he broke the season the record for the season, the most touchdowns. He broke his record. It was 27, I believe. Sean Alexander did, and then Adrian Peterson broke it, and I think somebody else broke Adrian Peterson's.
Bo Jackson. But what sucks is since his career like ended
Look how
early,
big his legs are.
That's why his season was.
Yeah.
He was too strong for that hit.
since they said if he would have played a little more, he would have been qualified for the Hall of Fame. Like it's probably going to take a while before he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Damn.
His
One of
legs
my
are
favorite,
huge.
like I like lore and shit. One of my favorite stories. I think
Walter
it was
Payton.
Bill Sayers.
I think it
Gale
was
Sayers.
I think it was a 30 for 30. They were talking about Bo Jackson, and it was with baseball. And the Yankees recruiter came, and he was like,
It's going to be Jim Brown and Walter Payton.
he was just finishing up his practice, and the recruiter was like, we want to see you. We came all this way, and he was like, all right. And I'm sorry if I'm getting this kind of wrong, but he hit batting practice, and the first hit he broke like the bat. He like hit it so hard everything fell.
Yeah.
And they walked away, and like, that's all we need to see. he's my favorite. I think he's better than Dion in terms of athletes.
There he is.
Walter Payton. Was he with the 85 Bears? Yeah, he was.
75
One time
80.
Super Bowl.
He just played for one team his whole career.
Guess so, yeah.
Nice.
Who's number one? Jim Brown?
Jim Brown. R.I.P. He passed away recently.
I don't think this is very accurate.
Imagine if Jim Brown got to run the ball in today's league. What would happen?
You look at how small he is. He'd get
I mean, he retired in his prime.
demolished.
He could have gone.
And that's not being disrespectful. He would not last in today's.
I would want to see
Look how
it.
small he is.
Imagine him going against the Eagles' defensive line.
It was just a different time.
It doesn't relate.
It
yeah.
took him to get to that to get to
Yeah,
that
he
point.
was.
Do you think I could go back in time and play in the league right there?
Maybe.
I don't know. There
I
were
don't
some tougher men.
Those
back then.
fuckers were ripping their fingers off and.
I'll
playing the
rip
next
somebody's
play.
finger
Yeah,
off.
and poking your eye out.
I did that.
There was like a story about the guy from the Steelers. Like his finger was falling off and he ripped it off and he was like, "I'm going in the next play."
Damn.
Type shit. Those guys were. All sports back then were just different.
Fine, I'm a pussy. I wouldn't last.
I don't know. I don't think I could tackle any of these guys.
Hell no. But he retired in his prime. So did Barry Sanders.
Because
He
he
was
had
in
some
the middle
bullshit
of
with
his-
the fucking Lions, right? He wanted out.
I need to watch that documentary on
So
Barry
he
Sanders.
left.
So, because y'all heard of the Madden curse before, right?
Yep.
How like whenever you're put
Cover
on-
of Madden.
Yeah, so he was actually chosen to be on the first Madden, and that was the time he like went silent. He like didn't. He kind of hid from the world for a little bit. No one knew where he went, and he had said something. My desire to leave the game is far greater than staying in it.
Was that
So-
Madden 98?
Yeah, so they were going to put him on there. And so the way the curse goes was if you're on the cover, you get hurt and you won't be the same player. It's just kind of weird how he retired before they put him on. And it's kind of like he saw it coming. So
Well, no,
that's why
didn't he retire though to get out of his Lions contract? Because he was like they weren't doing shit.
Who was
I
on the cover of
mean-
Madden 98?
Let's see.
I'm trying to remember because I loved that
I
game.
think he was a San Francisco.
Dude, do you remember how exciting it was to hear that PlayStation noise whenever?
John Madden.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it was Madden.
I remember my dad.
No,
got,
I'm wrong.
I remember my
think it was
dad got
98.
the.
I think it was.
I was a wee
99?
lad, but I remember my dad got the PS1.
Yeah,
I remember it.
the smaller one.
We played.
Yeah, that's right. They
we-
ended up putting this guy in. I forgot what his. Let me see what his name is. He had a lot of potential, and he had a season or a career-ending injury that year. He was put on the cover.
That was the beginning of the Madden curse?
and that was the beginning of it. So, but Barry Sanders was supposed to be on that cover.
Doesn't this shit like transcend all sport, like all of them? Like, not just the Madden games, but like
What, curses?
if you're on the
see.
cover of like everything, you're fucked up. You get fucked up.
Maybe it means you're not working as hard, so you end up getting injured because you're out there doing too much promoting.
But Mahomes has been on there twice.
Yeah.
The thing about Lamar Jackson, he caught COVID, and that was kind of weird.
Fuck out of here.
Ooh,
then
that's not a good one.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown, we all know what happened with him, but Tom Brady was on there. He got
Gronk?
injured. He got injured that year.
Gronk got injured that year?
Yeah,
Odell.
there's weird shit with him. Richard Sherman,
I have never
got
liked
hurt.
Richard Sherman, man.
They ended up putting Barry Sanders.
I have an unsealed game from that Madden 25. I haven't opened
Megatron.
it.
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson never really.
He was a Longhorn, wasn't he?
Oklahoma State?
No, he wasn't Longhorn.
Are you sure?
Let me see real quick.
No, he wasn't.
Georgia Tech.
Okay, who am I thinking of?
Yeah, Peyton Hill. He was a one-hit wonder.
Peyton Hills.
I remember his season.
He had
Breeze,
he was a wide
my
running
boy.
Drew Brees.
I have that. I remember playing that one.
and then Brett Favre.
My boy.
That's when he retired, and then there was a lot of drama with that. And then they released the game again with the Jets uniform, and then Vince Young.
There's your jersey, Brad.
Got that one.
There's Vince Young.
Is that the jersey you had?
Yeah, he had Rookie of the Year,
I forgot a running back.
and then
Eddie George.
yeah.
I remember asking my mom to take me to Target to buy these games.
Is that your boy right there?
Yep, this was my boy.
And then Sean Alexander.
I think I had a Sean Alexander jersey, actually, now I think about it. McNabb.
Ray Lewis. There was some weird shit with him.
Murder.
Michael Vick.
Dogs.
Yep.
Marshall Falk.
Marshall Falk.
Nothing.
Wasn't it crazy how Michael Vick
that
went
Culpepper?
through all
Yeah.
that
Forgot about that.
and
guy.
then came back?
Yeah, it's an American story, baby. Redemption. He paid his debt to society.
I know.
Oh shit.
And then he balled out that one game. He went
With
off.
Deshaun Jackson.
I think so. I want to say he had like 4 touchdowns.
I fucking love Vic. I'm sorry. I still love that motherfucker.
How do we get on that topic? Of
You were
Madden
asking
coverage?
We were talking about Barry Sanders. That's why.
Yeah, Barry Sanders.
All right, well, there you go, folks. That's some football for y'all. Who's that one right there?
Eddie George. He was the.
Madden. R.I.P. to him. He died.
I love John Madden, man. He was a great guy. Great coach. Hearing John Madden and Pat Summerall, I think it was on either Thursday night or Sunday night broadcast. That was
Man,
epic.
I'll just say this. I remember, I grew up like, I'm 26, so I grew up in the last bit of like cable there was before streaming.
Yep.
And I remember like before school watching ESPN, and I loved watching that was when ESPN was cool. Like the highlights of the games and all that.
Top
like,
10.
Boomer and TJ.
Yeah.
That shit was cool. Whoop. That shit,
Yeah.
like, and then we'd go to the top 10 plays or the non-top 10 plays. Those are the cool ones.
I know a guy who
Yeah.
made the not top 10 twice.
Really?
And he made the top 10 once on SportsCenter.
Who?
His name is Joe something. He played shortstop at UT. He
Oh, okay. Yeah.
played golf with him.
And then they did MLB, like the web gems were cool. And then I just remember watching ESPN before school. And then after school, I'd come watch it. I loved it because they had the little thing on the left. And it would tell you what's going to
Oh,
come
yeah,
up.
what's coming next?
Yeah, I loved it. That was when ESPN was cool. But shout out to Channel 30 and 31 cable. Little
Brad.
Texas.
Did you ever play Madden on the Nintendo?
No. Did not.
It's a pretty fun game.
Only on PlayStation 2.
What else we got? Baseball, Roy. Now's your baseball segment. There's been a lot going on with the Rangers and the Astros.
Rangers have not lost a game this season.
Rangers have not lost a game this postseason.
No. Oh, yeah, sorry. The postseason. Here's a fact. Bradley, this is just me being a diva. I'm sorry. Can you close out on all those tabs? Other than this one, it's just me being a diva. So the top 5 teams with the best record in the MLB are all out. They all are out of the season.
Damn.
So right now in the championship series, we have the Houston Astros versus the Texas Rangers, which we called last week, and then we have the Arizona Diamondbacks, who have swept both series as well against the Philadelphia Phillies. If you would please, Brado, go to Twitter. I want to show you guys a video. Go to my
It's not called Twitter, but he's gonna do it.
Go to my messages, and then that one. Play this play right here. This is cool. Look at this. This is a home run. Look at this home run view. Oh shit! The screenshot. Damn it.
Hold on.
I don't know if it's gonna be that good because we can't see it full screen.
Wow.
But look at you see.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was a home run in game 3.
He went and tried to catch it.
And it's just he was just recording it. Imagine that ball coming at you like that.
It's like it almost hit him.
One more time.
A lot of people get messed up with the balls coming.
Bro.
I'm sure.
Bro, let me shit. I can't show
I
you.
remember being surprised when I first went to a baseball game. I was genuinely surprised at how the balls were just going everywhere. Foul
It's
balls.
awesome.
You know, there's some balls coming in hot.
Can you go to my page?
People are trying to catch them barehanded. That's a good way to break your
click
finger.
on that Roy Rattlesnake video. God damn it. And now I feel like a piece of shit.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Guys, download the Peak app, Peak Fighting. Peak Fighting Championship app. If you want to watch Maito Mateo fight for the 5-round championship. Alexander Volkanovski is going to fill in late for Charles Oliveira. That's going to be for the lightweight belt. He's the featherweight champion right now. He fought him to a pretty close decision. A lot of people thought that he won the first time against him. He went up and tried to get the other belt. And now he's filling in 10 days notice to go try to win the belt again. So look out for that. That's actually next weekend. So Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis. So I think Dylan Dennis pulled out, so it's going to be Logan Paul and Mike Perry, I believe. He didn't pull out? Can you look that up? So, yeah, there's been a lot of controversy with that.
Who?
Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. Dillon. Yeah. What do we got? Logan Paul attacked and cut Dylan Dennis as press conference descends into chaos.
Oh, shit. Is that on my Twitter likes? Go to that.
So it looks like they're starting some shit right here.
Dylan Dennis cuts Logan Paul.
Throwing a water bottle at Logan Paul and hits him in the head.
So Dennis cut him.
Yeah, Logan Paul threw the mic at Dylan Dennis, and then Dylan Dennis kind of like swiped down and play the video. So watch this guy. Watch this guy with the water bottle. Did you see?
Did he hit him with the mic?
Watch this guy with the water bottle.
This guy, he was like,
hit him right in the head.
It landed, right?
Right in the fucking head. Well,
he was waiting.
So
for
did
that
Dennis
moment.
throw the mic at him?
no, Paul started it. Watch. You see, tosses at him and then hits him in the head with it. Cuts his face. And he throws that water bottle. The fight schedule for
That's
Saturday
great. That's
at
great.
the 14th, I think, or the 13th, one of those days.
What a shit show, man. I mean, it's interesting how all these YouTubers get into fighting. I don't know how Dylan Dennis has maintained relevant after all this time.
Dylan Dennis's episode on Flagrant is really good. I
What?
would encourage you guys.
Do not tell me this.
I would encourage you guys to go listen to this. It made me like Dylan Dennis.
No way.
Go watch this. I think about 2.
I mean, it's hard to like Logan. Really hard to
Well,
like
they
Logan
both
Paul.
did Flagrant, so go listen to them both.
They're equally unlikable. But I'll check it out.
I fucks with
He fucks with Dylan Dennis.
more, but that doesn't mean I fuck with him.
How wild is it knowing Logan Paul, like the Paul brothers, how they were just YouTube stars and just
They were
became-
Disney Channel kids.
I remember
yeah.
watching him on Disney with my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah,
before
first they
that.
were on YouTube and then they got on Disney and then they really blew their YouTube stuff up and went from there. Yeah, it's interesting.
did
And
they
then they
just
going into the fight game.
So did they just out of nowhere pick up boxing and they just became?
I think they were
Great at it.
wrestlers in high school.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm pretty
mistaken.
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jake
They're athletic.
always wanted to be a fighter, and then he used it to turn his life around because I think he was getting real bad on drugs and alcohol and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's what he
Well,
says.
remember he had that controversy where he
It'll
went
do
to,
it.
where he
In
went
Japan?
to the suicide forest. and
Yeah, I
he
think
up
that
and-
was Logan. Yeah.
That was Logan.
They recorded a dead body or something there.
He did. Well, that's what it was. It was
and he posted it.
That's why.
Well, I don't think he covered. He blurted it out.
But that's the good thing about podcasts. If you go listen to him talk about it, I'm not defending his actions, but he explains like.
That's
You know
back
what I mean?
whenever YouTube was a little bit less regulated.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But
That when's that fight going down? Tomorrow?
I think either tomorrow or Saturday.
Hell yeah.
And it prior to this comeuppance that had just happened, the fight was gonna go down. We'll see.
Well, there you have it.
14.
Wait, what? Oliveira, he gets gashed in the head.
Yep.
5th round, can't fight. So who replaced him?
That's going to be Alexander Volkanovski, the 145-pound champ. Islam Makhachev.
And then
Makhachev.
what's this story about Kamzat?
Who's that?
Kamzat?
I don't know. There's a story?
Somebody's replacing that guy? Costa?
Oh, Kamaru Usman.
Oh yeah, Kamaru Usman's coming in and fighting him, right?
He's fighting Kamzat.
I think so.
What? Can you look on that? Usman. Just put in K-A...
I'm sorry for my mispronunciation.
A-R-U. Yeah.
I think he's fighting the fella I just mentioned.
Boy, no, just fire. Come on. No. Go back. Go back to the news. We're trying to see what the headline is. Yeah, he's gonna fight.
Go back.
Yeah, we'll scroll up a little bit. He's fighting Chimaev. Okay, yep, that's gonna be crazy. Usman versus Chimaev.
That's next week, next Saturday.
Yep. Okay, so that fight card got a lot more interesting, folks. I'll be watching that. But yeah, pretty sure we covered everything.
I think we did. Sorry for being all over the place.
This was a strange little Thursday episode, but we got it done. Another one in the books.
I think it was good.
Another feather in the cap.
God bless. You got anything else?
Keep it real. Put on your lotion. Take your vitamins.
Fuck the Longhorns, baby.
Horns down.
And fuck the Astros.